Hi everybody, in this lesson, I will help you understand the idea of fractions greater than 1. So what does it mean for a fraction to be greater than 1? So let's take a look at these pictures here. The first one here shows a whole that's been divided into 4 equal parts and 3 of those 4 parts are shaded. So the shaded region here represents the fraction 3 over 4 as we already know. In this picture here, the whole has once again been divided into 4 equal parts and all of those 4 parts are shaded. So the shaded region here represents the whole fraction 4 over 4. And once again, we already know this. But what about this picture over here? It has 2 holes and each of those holes has been divided into 4 equal parts and 5 of those parts are shaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 of these parts are shaded and therefore the shaded region here represents the fraction 5 over 4 and clearly it is greater than 1 because the whole is just one of these circles and the shaded region is greater than that. So this fraction 5 over 4 is a fraction that is greater than 1. Okay, so that brings us to the idea of proper and improper fractions. So take a look at this picture here where a bar has been divided into 3 equal parts and 2 of those parts are shaded. So the shaded region here represents the fraction 2 over 3 and we call this a proper fraction because in this the numerator, that's 2, is less than the denominator, which is 3. So any fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator is called a proper fraction, and this picture here represents the proper fraction 2 over 3. But take a look at these pictures here. The first one here has a bar that's been divided into 3 equal parts and all 3 of those parts are shaded. So this represents the whole fraction 3 over 3 and this is what we call, this is an example of an improper fraction because the numerator here is equal to the denominator. And therefore this is an improper fraction. Now take a look at this picture here which has 2 bars, 2 holes and each of those bars has been divided into 1, 2, 3 equal parts and 4 of those parts are shaded and therefore the shaded region here represents the fraction 4 over 3 and once again this is an improper fraction because the numerator is 4, the denominator is 3 and the numerator is in this case greater than the denominator. So any fraction in which the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator is an improper fraction. So that's what we mean by proper and improper. Proper fractions, numerator less than the denominator. Improper fractions, numerator equal to or greater than the denominator. Alright, now let's take a look at these pictures here where we have improper fractions representing wholes. So this first picture here has 2 holes, 2 bars. Each of those bars has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts and 8 parts are shaded and therefore this picture represents the fraction 8 over 4, the improper fraction 8 over 4 which is also equal to 2 holes. As you can see here, this is 1 hole, this is 1 hole. So we have 2 holes in total and we can write this as the improper fraction 8 over 4. This picture here has 3 bars, each bar once again divided into 4 equal parts and 3 such bars. So we have 12 shaded parts in total and therefore this picture represents the improper fraction 12 over 4 but it also represents 3 holes as we can see, 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes. So 3 holes in total which is also the improper fraction 12 over 4. So what do you think will this represent here? So we have 4 holes in this case, 4 bars. Each bar has been divided into 4 equal parts once again. So we will have 16 parts in total. So this would be the improper fraction 16 over 4 and this will also be equal to 4 holes in total as we can see in the picture. Okay, we come to a question, what fraction does the shaded portion show? So we have 2 circles, each circle represents a hole and each hole has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts and 7 such parts are shaded, 5 in this, 5 in that hole and 2 in this hole. So 7 parts shaded and therefore this will represent the fraction 7 over 5, and this, as we can see, is an improper fraction. It's a fraction that is greater than 1. What fraction does the shaded portion show in this case? So now in this case we have 3 shapes. Each such shape represents a whole, and each whole has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equal parts, and we have 3 such shapes. So we have 21 shaded parts in total. 7 times 3, 21. So 21 over 7, because we have 7 equal parts in each whole. So the shaded region here represents the improper fraction 21 over 7. Alright, shade 15 over 6, and we have 3 holes given here, and each hole has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts, and we have to represent the improper fraction 15 over 6. So what do you think we need to do? We will need to shade 15 of these parts. So let's shade all 6 parts in this first hole. Now we'll shade all 6 parts in the second hole. We need to go up to 15, and therefore we will shade 3 more parts from this third hole. So that's 13, 14 and 15, and now we have the shaded area here representing the improper fraction 15 over 6. Proper or improper? So we have 4 fractions here, and it's asking us which one is a proper fraction, which one is an improper fraction. So in this fraction here, the numerator is 7, the denominator is 8, the numerator is less than the denominator, so this is a proper fraction. This fraction here, numerator and denominator are both 19, so they are equal, so this is an improper fraction. 31 over 33, numerator is 31, it is less than the denominator 33, so this is once again a proper fraction. In this fraction, the numerator is 29 and it's greater than the denominator, which is 12, so this would be an improper fraction. So that's it. That's all for this lesson. That's what improper fractions means. I hope you understood the concept. Thank you for watching.